and Shoma, I'll come to you in just a bit. We were talking just before the session, and a few of the facts that you threw at me were actually a little startling, because I must confess that even I was in the school of thought that if we're moving towards an electric future and mobility towards that, then individuals need to make the choice to go electric. But that's not true. What are the numbers that support that?
Sure, thanks for that question, Alex. And I think just before I get to the numbers, why are we trying to be electric and why are we going to clean mobility or zero emission mobility? And that is because, one, we want to delever from the tyranny of the hydrocarbon molecule, not to have to import fuel. And two, we want our children to have better quality air in the cities, right? And it's the emissions from diesel and petrol that are impacting the AQI. How do you do that? How do we achieve that in India? The fastest, right? There's 360 million vehicles registered in India on the roads today. 82% of those are 2- and 3-wheeled vehicles. 12% of those are trucks and buses. Only the balance, 6 to 8%, are cars. And therefore, the conversation, as you just started, around cars, personal mobility, is a fallacy. The way to clean up India's air and the way to delever from the hydrocarbon molecule is to focus on the 2- and the 3-wheelers and then the trucks and the buses. Already, an overwhelming majority of 3-wheelers being sold in India are electric. First year in history, 2025, there are more electric 3-wheelers than ICE 3-wheelers being sold. The journey on 2-wheelers is already being seen. Karthikeya mentioned this morning, how many green number plates do you see? You know, in 2020, it was one a month, then it became one a week, one a day, one an hour, now you see one a minute because so many 2-wheelers have already converted. But the big move is buses, which is what the Indian government has done really well. The next tender coming out for 15,000 buses for 1 year, right? If you look at Australia, it's 150 buses. 15,000 buses are going to be converted from ICE to electric. And then finally, it'll be the trucks, starting with intracity and then intercity. So the 360 million vehicles, let's focus on where the real big bang is going to be, and it's public transportation.
Okay.